Hey everyone, happy Tuesday. Welcome back to Cook the Books. I'm your host CJ, and more NBA playoff action today. We got 3 games, the Clippers versus Dallas, Indiana versus Milwaukee, and Phoenix versus Minnesota. So a nice little 3-game slate on this betting Tuesday. We've got 3 player props for you as always, powered by prop.cash, code CTB for 25% off at checkout. But let's get into today's plays. All the plays that I'm going to be going over in this video are all from the head honcho himself, Cook the Books. I'm just the NHL guy here, so I'll be going over some of his free plays for the day. First up, we're going to be taking a look at the stud Anthony Edwards. He was an absolute animal in his first playoff game against the Suns. So he had 33 points. We're going to be attacking his points line again, and we're going to actually be taking his alt line here. So his line is 25.5 points. We're going to be taking his alt line at 25 plus for a minus 130. He's had 29 points in 5 straight playoff games, as you can see here. And this dating back to last season versus the Denver Nuggets. So, I mean, that was a tough matchup for him. And he was able to hit 5 straight with 41, 36, 34, 29. And then coming up against the Phoenix Suns in the first game, he had 33. Dominant performance out of him. And he's been shooting it a lot. In his last 5 playoff games, he's had 23, 22, 27, 27, and 24 field goal attempts. So he's going to be shooting in this game. And in games he's had 19 or more field goal attempts, he's had 25 points or more in 45 out of 52 games this year, which is an 87% hit rate. So pretty good line to be hitting here. And again, he elevates his game in the playoffs. And also adding to it, Phoenix's defense is allowing the 5th most pull-up jumpers over the last 15. And that's something that Anthony Edwards loves to do. And he is their top pull-up guy on Minnesota. So we like Anthony Edwards to go over 25 plus points in this game. You can snag that on DraftKings at a minus 125 right now. Then moving on to our next prop, we're going to be keeping it with Anthony Edwards. We are going to be actually looking at his rebounds as well. He has dominated his rebounds line in all of his playoff games. 6 out of the last 8 he's hit with an average of 6.5. His line's 5.5 here. We're going to be taking the over. You can see he's hitting 4 straight. He had 9 last game versus Phoenix. And if we just take a look at him for the season versus Phoenix, I mean, he's over in 3 straight, 8, 6, and 9. And in playoff games, you know, he's averaging 39.5 minutes. So, I mean, you can see in a lot of these games, he's hitting 40 plus. He only played 35, 36 minutes in that last game, and he still had 9. So, I mean, his usual minutes, he's getting 40 minutes or more. So, I mean, he's expected to get at least 40 minutes tomorrow. And we have this actually filtered for him at least to get 28. And in games where he plays at least 28 minutes, he's got an average of 7.1 rebounds in playoff games, over in 4 straight and 6 of the last 7. So yeah, we expect Anthony Edwards to show up yet again in the playoffs, as he always does. And we're going to be taking his over 5.5 rebounds. And then moving on to our last prop, we're going to be taking a look at Tyrese Haliburton, and we're going to be taking a look at his assist line here. This is actually another alt line. His line for assists is 10.5 tomorrow, but we're going to be taking his alt line of 10 plus. That's a minus 135 on DraftKings right now. But if we're just looking at him for the season, in games where he's played at least 33 minutes, he's gotten over this line in 78% of games. And if we look at the head-to-head matchup, over in 4 out of 5, 11.2 is his average with that amount of minutes. In game 1, he had 8. But if we really dig into this, I mean, you guys that watch basketball know that Haliburton is constantly passing the ball. But the big thing about Haliburton, and the reason why this line makes sense, is because if you look at his potential assists, so this is against Milwaukee, he's averaging 23, almost 24 potential assists a game, which again, if you guys don't know what a potential assist is, it's basically him passing the ball to someone and they have a chance to score. And looking at game 1, he had 20 potential assists and had 8 assists off of it. That means that his teammates missed 12 shots for him. I mean, if you guys watched that game, it was a blowout. Damian Lillard took over in the first half and things got out of hand pretty quick. But if you just look at the Indiana Pacers stats, as a team, they made 36 out of 91 field goal attempts. And we were talking about from deep, they shot just 21%, shooting 8 of 38. That is terrible. So the fact that he was able to even get 8 in a game where they were breaking everything, that points to him hitting this line. I mean, barring them not having a absolutely horrendous shooting day yet again, usually that doesn't happen. I mean, it can, but usually teams don't shoot absolutely terrible like that. I mean, 21% from 3 is god awful. Like, I'm pretty sure someone in the YMCA rec league could go in and hit 8 out of 38 threes in an NBA game. I mean, that's just terrible shooting from deep. So we expect the Pacers to have a better game shooting wise. I mean, I don't know how you could go any further down. So you're at rock bottom. You got to go up. And with 8 assists in a game where they shot that bad, for him to get 2 more, that's not asking a whole lot. And again, in all these other games against them, he's had 10, 15, 11, 12. And his potential assists are way up with an average of 23.7 against them. So he's going to have plenty of opportunities. As you can see, he's touched 30, 27, 26 of playing them. So he's going to get at the very least somewhere around that 20 to 23 potential assists in this game. And his teammates just got to hit some shots for him. That's really all it comes down to. So again, this is Haliburton's alt line, minus 135 on DraftKings for 10 plus assists. And that's going to be our entire free betting card. Just to recap the plays here, we're going to have Anthony Edwards, his alt line of 25 plus points. Anthony Edwards again to go over his 5.5 rebounds, and then Tyrese Haliburton on that alt assist line of 10 plus assists. And that's the full card. Again, if you guys want all of our top picks, all of the best bets that we are playing for today, link to the VIP is down in the description below. If you guys are new here, sub to the channel. We give out free picks every single day, covering all sports. I'm the NHL guy here, so NHL picks will be from me. Everything else that you see on the channel will be from other cappers and the Discord, but I am your host, so I will be going over the plays with you guys. And if you guys want more free plays, we've got linked all of our 10 cappers, as well as the official Cook the Books Twitter account down in the description below. So go ahead and follow the cappers, follow our official page over on Twitter. We give out free plays all the time over there as well. That's going to do it from us. If you guys are following the best today, good luck. And as always, let's cook the books.